Is Beyblade RNG, or is there actually things you can like affect your Beyblade to win?
I'm sure if you asked somebody that is into Beyblade,
They would know.
They'd give you a spiel about it, but it's just
Get a
Top
whole
spin
Reddit
it.
post and spreadsheets of
Yeah, yeah.
numbers.
The only thing I can really think of is like if you had a heavier Beyblade.
I'm sure some are just definitively better than others.
Mhm.
But
Like there's a tier.
But if you probably, I'm gonna use the word season. Like you know how Pokemon cards and like Magic cards will have like equal power to most of the shit
Yeah.
in a certain like season of release. I'm
Mhm.
sure if you got two Beyblades that came out at the same time, it would just be RNG.
Mhm.
But if you got like one of the later ones that was like really heavy and metal and it, like had ridges on the edge to like slap to the other Beyblades, it would probably be better than an older one. Or you could go on Reddit and find a like essay about what the best Beyblade is. If you're a nerd.
Yeah, I think also Beyblade kind of was introduced past my, oh my god, every toy is so cool phase.
Nothing will ever beat Lego though.
Wait, really? Is it that old? Or is it that new? I thought it was older.
You know what sucks is the Beyblade show. I think
Is there a show?
Yeah,
my
there's still
God.
a show probably.
Really?
They try to make playing with tops really cool.
Well, mine ended early because I was getting into Pokemon, and in my opinion, Pokemon, Bakugan, and Beyblade are all three separate things that you can either only choose one,
And
really.
I think Pokemon won.
Pokemon won, obviously, especially for probably more people than just myself as
Uh-huh.
well, because Pokemon, in my opinion, is definitively better.
At our elementary school, I think the Yu-Gi-Oh scene was a little bigger.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh
Oh,
as
yeah, you're
well.
right.
Yeah.
In 7th grade, I had this one deck that there was a card that within 20 turns, if the game was still on, you're on.
Oh yeah,
won.
Final Countdown.
And I would play against this one 8th grader above us. But I put it in a different colored sleeve, but he never noticed that I was getting the first turn.
It was just a slightly different colored
Yeah.
blue.
And every time I'd pull it first, like the first straw, and use it on him, and he'd get so mad.
And you'd be like, I guess I was just lucky.
Every single day, first straw, final countdown.
Yeah, you
That is
straight
awesome.
up bullied that guy.
Kinda.
It wasn't that card banned.
No, I think it was like because you were able to have like three of one card, but there were some cards with limits. So I think that one you can only have one.
Uh-huh.
So there's a lesser chance of drawing it.
See that was fucking
That
badass.
was MLG.
Uh-huh. Throw up a
Add some
air
air
marker.
yeah.
Air horn, thank you.
That's a lot of effort.
That's a lot of effort, but we just did
It's
it.
worth it.
No, it's not. It's not even that wasn't even funny. I wonder how fucking annoying it is to look at this cursor constantly moving around.
Oh god, yeah.
Because every time I shake, because
Oh.
for some reason I don't press Y to shake, I'd still shake it.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. Even though they introduced button controls, I've just I've been doing this every.
I think when I played this, I preferred using the button because I was laying down, so
Oh yeah.
don't want anyone to walk in and think I'm shaking my cock. So, how to use the button?
Look at the ray tracing on this. How'd they do it?
Wow.
I hope somebody comments it's not fucking ray tracing.
Actually, that's not ray tracing.
How long till I have to
Did you
go
know
to
that
work?
this specific boss fight was inspired by a real life event where they put a man in a cage with a top with spikes on it, and he was just running from it constantly.
That is such a shitty thing to make up. What are you fucking talking?
Talking about. Well, if that was cringe, cut it out, asshole. So
Mad.
yeah, I am mad. I'm so mad.
That is such a weird thing to do though. Just say, hey, come look at us playing Crash.
I guess. I don't know. I think we've shown him weirder personally, but
Like what? What have we showed him?
us
that's weird?
fighting, I think that's pretty weird, but
Yeah.
it's hilarious.
We should post that to this YouTube channel.
Our fighting.
No. Just kidding. Let's fucking never do that. Those videos will never be seen.
Yeah, once we hit 1 million subs, we'll post a small clip of each of us fighting each other.
No, we will never. Those videos will never surface. Oh no! I used to think this was so hard. How many times? That's got to be fucking annoying at this point. Oh, I used to think this part was hard. Oh, I used to think this part was impossible.
Who was?
I will try to consciously not say that.
Stop hitting the floor.
Sorry. I don't think it's audible at all. What do you think about this compared to the Galaxy 2 ones, where you like... Bowser's thing in this one is you jump over his shit and then lure him to just step on these. And then In Galaxy 2, you jump on the big circles in the sky, and
I would have to look at the Galaxy 2 one because I don't really remember it, to be honest.
I think this is way better. And the way the music, like,
I thought that was only an ending sequence where you hit
no,
the
I think
meteors
it's.
out of him.
I think you do it similar to
and
this.
then the world resets. I thought that's at the end of this game.
No, I think the end of this game is just this,
Oh.
but longer and harder.
Oh.
Longer and harder, like, is that what the Magic Mike Blu-rays says?
Who's Magic Mike?
Holy shit.
More!
Yeah. More!
Damn, you fucked him up.
How long do you think this game takes place over? How many days? How many hours? Because some games are like really long, and then you'll be like, "This has been like at the end of it or something." They'll say, "What a long day," you know?
Yeah.
Like Uncharted in certain sequences or something. It's like, wow, all of these levels were just one day. It's crazy. I think Max Payne does that actually, where the whole game is like one day.
I'm sure this is probably one day. Something.
Well, actually, there's no story involved. It's just levels because Miyamoto says no story is allowed anymore.
Yeah. Even giving a time of day is too much. Too much information.
I think the toy levels just flat out are my favorite part. I really like the climb up to this with the giant oversized forks and the king back spoon. Is it King Botch or back, or how do you pronounce that?
I don't know.
Big Spoon Man.
I think
Big
it's Bach.
spoon guy. I don't know. Everyone says King Batch though.
I think they might just be illiterate.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, we should do that white star.
What White Star?
That one right there.
You'll have to show me when she stops talking.
God.
You know, this game does actually have a lot of story when you go and talk to her in the
Oh, in the
Yeah.
library.
like game theory video. Have you seen the like GIF of just the YouTube preview when you hover over his like Undertale video or something, and it's just like Bernie Sanders or like Dr. Fauci over on like a video game character's face.
Really?
It's just like the most cringe shit.
When was the last time you like unironically watched a game theory video?
Like probably sophomore year of high school when what's his name, Aiden was like, you have to watch the newest MatPat video. I know it's cringe. I know we're past the Five Nights at Freddy's era of middle school, but dude, the new Five Nights at Freddy's theory from Game Theory it's fucking awesome.
I think there was a time, like sophomore year, I actually rewatched every single Five Nights at Freddy's video he's uploaded. Because someone said, like, time to get home and watch some Five Nights at Freddy's. And I thought they were serious. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it too. And they're like, oh, I was just kidding. I was like, fuck. I enjoyed watching this and you were kidding.
I mean, it is really interesting.
It is interesting. And it is fun to watch, but it's just really cringe.
Not as funny as the Hello Neighbor guy, though. Saying, MatPat, I think you want to throw up some of those tweets that you can find them easily.
Yeah.
MatPat, please. It
Begging for
sure
analysis.
would suck if MatPat made a theory about us. Made our game relevant again. Hello Neighbor is so
Lame.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it, but after those tweets, it feels like it's just like bait for MatPat.
I've watched videos about it and
It's stupid.
it's just a waste of time, dude. Some Hello Neighbor guys can be like,
A 4-year-old, since they're the only people that fucking
foaming at the mouth over Hello Neighbor in anger. Apparently, when the game was like in alpha or beta and they like let people play it, people thought it was really fun. And then they started adding stuff to it, which kind of took away from like the whole you're being chased by an AI, and it's like you're being chased by an AI, and now you have to figure out horseshit. And the game is really poorly programmed.
yeah.
And you fall through the floor, and it's still prevalent in the sequel as well because it's the same.
I think
engine.
I watched Critical just build a massive tower
Yeah.
of physics objects
Yeah.
and like go through them.
Yeah, I think that a problem people have is the parkour you have to do and like the climbing and building and shit.
It just looks like a shit.
It doesn't look very fun. It just doesn't look
wanna
fun.
be Five Nights at Freddy's type thing.
Yeah, it definitely a YouTuber game.
YouTube.
And even then,
like
I
I
don't-
Am Bread.
Do you know that game where you play as the spaghetti noodle and you have to like shit? Obviously, intentional shit controls. You need to
No.
move around. Ugh.
Sounds like I Am Bread. Though.
It's actually a pretty fun game. It is a YouTuber game, but I will equate it to
Shit, 21
Untitled
ups.
Untitled Goose Game in that sense, where it's actually
Untitled Goose Game's like a fun puzzle, like physics puzzle.
Hmm.
It's actually fun. Look at there it is. There's a spoon.
oh, it's called Freddy Spaghetti, I think.
I've never heard of that.
It's just a silly little short game where you play as the spaghetti noodle that's like
Oh,
sentient.
I remember I showed some kid in 7th grade I Am Bread, and he went home and bought it and said that he couldn't get past the first level and it was bullshit. And this was before Steam refunds, so he just had
Are
it.
you serious? This sucks.
I was like, no, you're not supposed to actually buy it. You play it. You're supposed to watch a YouTuber play it. It's a YouTuber game.
Nah.
It's not actually fun. And he like went home and bought it. I used to. I'm not gonna say it. I almost said it again. This was so hard when I was younger.
This was hard when we were little, though. Specifically this level. This one could kiss my ass. Not now, because it's not very hard. But it was clean.
Yeah, that was
Jeez,
fucking
man.
clean. I sped around that
Oh my
shit.
god.
Oh, that was fucking beautiful.
That was a clean run.
Mm-hmm.
Especially at the end when you just let him go.
Oh,
and just
yeah.
Magic floated. That was cool.
I've played this game too much. But I love this.
That PNG of the sky in the window.